Bienvenue et bonjour. Le pronoun ye we learn in this YouTube video. The adverbial pronoun ye replaces dans plus noun. Preposition dans plus noun, sur plus noun, chez plus noun, en plus noun, or and sous plus noun. While replacing or plus noun and sous plus noun, that noun should not be a noun of a person. It should be an inanimate noun. We learn all these details in this class. The most common translation of ye is there. In some places, after a preposition, ye is translated as it. In English, the translation of ye is mostly hidden but understood. It's implied. Let's learn these applications of ye here. Read the sentence. 1. Il va à l'école. L'école is the noun that comes after a preposition a. L'école is not a noun of a person. So, a plus l'école can be replaced by the pronoun ye. It becomes il y va. Il va à l'école. Il y va. He goes to the school becomes he goes there. Il va à l'école. Il y va. He there goes. In English, it should be he goes there. Number 2, le chien joue sous la banc. The dog plays under the bench. Sous plus noun. Sous plus le banc. Le banc is not a noun of a person. So, sous plus le banc can be replaced by the pronoun ye, and ye is written before the verb joue. It becomes le chien y joue. The dog there plays. In English, the translation will become the dog plays there. Le chien joue sous le banc. Sous preposition le banc, an inanimate noun. So sous le banc replaced by e, and e is written before the verb joue. It becomes le chien y joue. Number 3, le chat marche sur le mur. Le chat marche sur le mur. The dog walks on the wall. Sur preposition. After that you come across a noun, le mur. Sur plus noun. Le mur can be replaced by e, and e is written before the verb marche. It becomes le chat y marche. The cat walks on the wall. The cat walks there. Fourth one, Hema est dans la cuisine. Dans preposition la cuisine noun. Dans plus noun can be replaced by e, and e is written before the verb être. Ye. Hema ye dans la cuisine. Hema ye. Hema there is. Hema is there. Number 5. Nous allons chez Raghu. We are going to the house of Raghu. To Raghu's house. Chez plus noun. Chez is a preposition. Raghu is a noun. So chez plus noun can be replaced by ye and is written before the verb aller. Allons. Nous allons chez Raghu. Nous y allons. We are going to Raghu's house. We are going there. And number 6. Elle habite en France. En plus a noun. Preposition en plus a noun can be replaced by ye and that's written before the verb habiter. Habite. Elle habite en France. Elle y habite. She lives in France. She lives there. Please note in number 1, preposition a plus noun is replaced by e. Number 2, su plus noun replaced by e. 3, sur plus noun. Number 4, dans plus noun. Number 5, chez plus noun. And in number 6, en preposition en plus noun is replaced by e. And be sure this e, pronoun e is placed before the verb in French. We have on the screen 5 sets of sentences to read and understand. 1. Hema est-elle dans la cuisine? Is Hema in the kitchen? Oui. Elle y est. Yes, she is there. She there is will be translated as she is there. Hema est-elle dans la cuisine? Oui, elle y est. Number 2, va-t-elle au cinéma? Does she go to the movie? Non, elle n'y va pas. Au cinéma is replaced by e and e is written before the verb. Please note the placement of ne and pas in the negative answer. No, elle n'y va pas. No is written after the subject elle and pas is written after the verb aller, va. No, elle n'y va pas. Does she go to the movie? No, she doesn't go. That there can be omitted in English. No, she doesn't go. That itself gives the complete answer in English. Number 3, allez chez vous. Go to your house. Go home. What's the answer? Oui. Nous y allons. Yes, we go. Or yes, we go there. Allez chez vous. Oui, nous y allons. Go home. Yes, we go. Number 4, penses-tu au film? Do you think about the film? Oui, j'y pense. Yes, I think about it. See, here you come across the translation of e as about it. And in number 5, habites-tu en France? Do you live in France? Oui, j'y habite. Yes, I live there. Oui, j'habite en France has become oui, j'y habite. Yes, I live in France. has become Je habite. I live there. This is how the pronoun y is used in French language. Go through this lesson and these 5 sets of sentences twice or thrice to understand the concept of the pronoun completely. Do this translation work with lot of attention. You can clarify your doubts with the help of the comment box. We have come to the end of this lesson dealing with the pronoun You may subscribe to this YouTube channel for the notifications of the latest lessons. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.